So this is a good little one, and this is something that I've mentioned a few times. This individual's definitely probably seen some of my videos, including my reaction videos, to ask me a question like that. You never know. I don't know who this person is, or maybe they're just randomly asking me this. But anyway, Jay, what do you think of people complaining about foreigners taking council houses, council homes? I mean, only peasants fight over scraps. I'm gonna say it again. Only peasants fight over scraps. Do you think Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Alan Sugar, R.I.P. Lizzie the Goat, the Queen, do you think any of them give a damn about some foreigners taking a council house? Do you think I give a fuck about some foreigners taking a council house? There's a council house right here. I don't give a fuck what ethnicity, what color, what creed, what religion this individual here is. Right now, there's a white woman, but soon, one day, you know, there's going to be some new people moving. I don't give a damn who moves in there. Shut the fuck up, blood. That's it. That's it. I don't give a damn about the council houses. I don't give a damn if there's an empty council house that gets burned to the ground. Yeah. I have to reference empty because people might think I'm trying to say people inside. I don't care. A council house got nothing to do with me. When you've got money, and I ain't saying I'm rich, but what I'm saying, when you got money, you don't even worry about certain bullshit. You don't give a fuck. If you're a rich person, you don't care if Poundland goes into liquidation. You don't give a fuck if B&M shuts down all over the country. You don't give a shit about certain things. When you're mega rich, you think you give a fuck about Nando's? No. When you're mega rich, you think you give a damn if, was it Henry Ford? Yeah, Ford, the car company. You think you give a fuck about if Ford stops trading? You don't give a shit. When was the last time a rich person complained about MG, Rover, the car company, not producing cars for 15, 20 years? They don't give a damn, yeah? Yeah, when you got money, you don't care about certain things. I don't give a shit about no council houses. I don't aspire to live in a council house. Anyone that's worried about foreigners taking their council houses and that, it's probably because they're council people themselves. Or they're not far from it. Give a shit about council houses. So what's it got to do with me? You think I would ever want to live in a council flat block? Bro, I work in these blocks and it's just full of maniacs. You're having to learn that that guy upstairs has psychological issues. I made a video about this the other day. I got this job to do, and 95% of my jobs are working in somebody's house or flat or bungalow. But 5% of the jobs are working in the communal blocks. So, you know, like the lights in the stairwell. So I went to this particular block, and as you go through the front main security door, there's 2 flats there, 2 flats there. You go on the first floor, same thing. Second floor, same thing. So all in all in the block, there's probably about 12 flats in this block. So as I've gone through the security door, there's a flat on the left, and this person is playing some loud headbanging music. And I'm thinking, how the fuck are these people in this block putting up with this headbanging music going on for half an hour, hours of the day, yeah? Anyway, I just knew this tenant was a problematic person because this person had a sticker of Oppressor Canario on their door. Now, I know dog breeds. Oppressor Canario is basically like a Cane Corso. Cane Corsos are Mastiff type dogs from Italy, but Oppressor Canarios look exactly the same, to almost exactly the same, but I think they're from Spain, yeah? So big dog. Boom. So I just knew this tenant was problematic. Anyway, let's say I was in this block in November. The following month, December, I had to go there. Knocked on the door, no answer. Cool. About within the last 4 weeks, I was given the same job. Go back over there, but be there at like 8 in the morning, yeah? Gone over there. The doors opened up. with some woman. I'm like, oh, I was expecting this person to look a lot and be a lot different. So anyway, as I'm in the property now, this individual says, yeah, I'm just waiting here. That's why I needed you to come here early in the morning, because I had to leave my house and come here. The reason why I'm waiting here is because the man that has this flat, he's in prison. I was like, what's he in prison for? He tried to set the flat on fire on Christmas Day. This is the sort of people you will live next to when you live in a flat. Man that have psychological issues, that when they get lonely on Christmas Day, they want some attention, so they set the fucking flat alight. Bro, you could have killed some people in that block, all because you're lonely. Yo, I thought this individual was young, 25 years old or something like that. The woman told me the guy's like 50 years old. I was like, 50? She was like, yeah, he's in his 50s. Madness. Fucking madness. This is the sort of shit you're gonna come across when you're in a council flat. Where are you gonna find a maniac? You're not gonna find him in a 3-bed detached house with 2.4 children. You're gonna find him in a fucking dirty council flat.